Mic on பண்ணுங்க sir. Good evening, students.
Good evening, sir.
Today, last week you have written the test of chemical bonding. That question paper we will discuss.
Okay, sir.
Just a minute, I will take the question paper. So question number 1. What they have asked, the species in which nitrogen atom is sp hybridization. Okay. So what are the things they have given? NO3 minus, so they are given NO3 minus. What is the nitrogen atomic number? Valence electron 5, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one negative charges you put 6. So 3 oxygen 1, 2, 3. So 3 bond pairs. So then it become sp2. Then NO2 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because N2 minus, no, NO2 minus. Then 1 oxygen and second oxygen, 2 lone pair plus 2 bond pair and 1 lone pair. Then it become sp2 hybridization. Total 3, no. So now the next one, NO2 plus. NO2 means 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you should not put 5. You have plus 1, no, you have to remove that. So 1, 2. So 2 only is there, then it becomes sp. Then NO2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 electron is there. So what is the answer now? You tell me. Among the 4, which is the answer? What is the question they have asked? Which is sp hybridization? Which is sp hybridization? A, B, or C? Hello, they written no. NO2 plus. So just you have to take the valence electron, and then negative means you have to add 1. Positive means you remove 1. Then you know that halogen will form single bond, oxygen will form double bond, nitrogen will form the triple bond, hydrogen will form the single bond. So these are the things. So when you're putting only thing, you will get that. So this one over. And the second question. So the bond order 1.5. Okay. So what are the things they are given? Oxygen only. So first you write for oxygen. Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2. Oxygen O2 means what? Oxygen plus oxygen. So 8 plus 8, 16 electron. So one sigma 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2pz2, pi 2px2, pi 2py2, pi star 2px, pi star 2py. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. This is for O2. Correct? What are the option given? O2, 2 minus O2. Okay. O2 plus and then O2 minus. This is no. For the bond order, you have to calculate what is the formula 1 by 2 number of bonding minus number of antibonding, right? So it will be cancel out, cancel out, cancel out, cancel out. Okay. Totally in the oxygen, you have sigma 2pz2, sigma pi 2px2, pi 2py2, pi star 2px1, pi star 2py. So this is for 16 electron. Okay. So first you calculate how many electron? 8 plus 8 plus 2. 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8 minus 1. So 8 plus 8 plus 1. So here 18 electron, here 16 electron, here how many? 15 electron, here 17 electron. So now you calculate first O2 minus. So 18 electron. So 16. So plus 1 plus 1. It gives 18 electron. That means, so what will happen here? Sigma 2px2, sigma 2p pi 2py2, pi star 2px2, pi star 2py2. Correct? So it will be cancelled out. So remaining what you have? Only 2 electron will be in the bonding. So 1 by 2, it gives 1. So the bond order is 1. Correct? For O2, 2, 4, 6. 6 minus 2 by 2. 6 minus 2, 4. 4 by 2, 2. Here 15. 15 means you have to reduce 1. So 2, 4, 6. 6 minus 1 by 2. Then it becomes 2.5. 17 means 2, 4, 6. 6 to 1, 1 extra. So sigma 2p 2pz2, pi 2px2, pi 2py2, pi star 2px2, pi star 2py1. Then it become 2, 4, 6, 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 by 2. Then it become 1.5. What is the answer? What is the answer? So this will be the answer. Hey, hello, those who are in the online, are you getting my point or not?
Yes, sir.
Then the third question. So ethanol and dimethyl ethanol, what is the formula for ethanol? CH3, CH2OH and dimethyls. It will form what type of isomerism? It form what type of isomerism? Functional group isomerism, right? So the boiling point of ethanol is higher than that of dimethyl ether. That due to what? Hydrogen bonding, methyl group in ethanol, hydrogen bonding in ethanol, hydrogen bonding in dimethyl ether. What is that? So the boiling point of ethanol is greater than dimethyl ether. Why? Why? See, look here. You have the OH. When the ethanol இதுக்கு வருது சொல்லுங்க. Why the boiling point of ethanol is more than dimethyl ether? We will ask one by one that you will like, no? Naveen? 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 Am I audible, pa? Naveen? Abhinav? Sir, having mic issue. Abhinav,
Yes, sir.
you tell me, ma. So the boiling point of ethanol is more than the dimethyl ether. Why?
Sir, the number of bonds.
Why?
I don't know, sir.
See, when you are studying that lesson, what are the things you have studied? You study about the chemical bond. The chemical bond, covalent bond studied, ionic bond studied, and then hydrogen bond studied. So what are the type of bond here is there? Here you have the covalent bond and the ethanol have the ability to form the hydrogen bond. They have given the chance. So here ethanol can have what type of hydrogen bond it will form? Intra or intermolecular? When within the molecule it forming the hydrogen bond. So the hydrogen bonding, two types. What are the two types? Intra or and inter. So intra means within the molecule. Inter means between the molecule. What are the conditions for hydrogen bonding? Hydrogen atom should bond with oxygen, nitrogen, and halogen, especially fluorine. So the atom should be smaller size and also more electronegative. So it can have the ability to form the hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond is neither covalent bond nor a van der Waals interaction. So it is a in between that bonding. So around 20 kilocalorie per mole only the energy. That normal room temperature itself enough to cleave the hydrogen bonding. So when you are looking these two molecules, so what type of bonding is in dimethyl ether? We are writing like this. The functional group we have CH3O CH3. The ethanol we have that OH group. Here you have the oxygen. So somewhere it will form the hydrogen bond. Which will form the hydrogen bond? Ethanol or dimethyl ether? First question. Or both will form hydrogen bond. Tell me, Pam, both will form hydrogen bond or only dimethyl ether or only the dimethyl ether or ethanol will form the hydrogen bond. When you are coming directly, that day only I will take the thermodynamic. Or we will skip that unit, you write it test. Okay. That's what. Yesterday I told you we will do some experiment. All of you come and attend the class. But nobody turned up except Murali only turned up. Today only I thought of you. Why? What happened? All of you? It's not interesting. PowerPoint interesting இல்லையா? சரி சொல்லுங்கப்பா. Why the ethanol or dimethyl ether which will have the hydrogen bonding? The same question it will come to your when you are going for examination in the +2. That also the same question will be there. When you are going for the examination, so types of hydrogen bond identification model is there. So just we have to do that. சொல்லுங்க இப்ப ரெண்டுத்துல எதுல ஹைட்ரஜன் பாண்டிங் இருக்கும்? நான் கண்டிஷன் சொல்லிட்டேன். ஹைட்ரஜன் atom will form bond with so the hydrogen atom will form oxygen, nitrogen and fluorine. Along with it will form the hydrogen bond. So now you tell me among the two which will form the hydrogen bond or both will form the hydrogen bond.
Sir, both.
Both will form hydrogen bond.
Yes.
So the first one what type of hydrogen bond? Second one what type of hydrogen bond?
Sir, can you show the question?
So here it will ethanol only form the hydrogen bond. Dimethyl ether won't form the hydrogen bond because you have that, but yes, C carbon which will be attached with the like this hydrogen, it won't go the hydrogen bonding. When the hydrogen attached with more electronegative atom, that time it will undergo hydrogen bonding. So now you tell me which oxygen, which hydrogen will undergo hydrogen bonding. So that's why ethanol will have the intermolecular, because between the molecule now the bonding will be like this. So that oxygen and this hydrogen, or this oxygen and this hydrogen, because when you have the bonding like this, it will bear a negative charge, it will bear a positive charge, it will bear a negative charge, it will bear a positive, then only it have that. Okay, when this hydrogen, this carbon, there will not be polarity. Okay, when the oxygen is bonded but not much with that, so it won't form the hydrogen bond. That is the reason why ethanol having higher boiling point than the dimethyl ether. And then which of the following has highest bond energy? So the next question, fourth one, bond energy. So bond energy, which one have iodine, chlorine, bromine and fluorine? Among the four, which will have the highest bonding? சொல்லுங்க. So one more point I used to that, when you have the alcohol become ROH. Okay, so if you have the water, H2O. Okay, so it may have the bonding like this. When you have ROH, so it will form the hydrogen bonding like this, ROH. So the water molecule can form the hydrogen bond. That is the reason why it's forming. So you tell me which will have that highest bond order? Bond energy. What is bond energy? The energy required to break the bond. So now you have iodine, chlorine, bromine, fluorine. Okay. So what are the bonding parameter we learnt about? Bond length, bond angle, bond energy and bond order. You know that the bond order is inversely proportional to bond length, which is directly proportional to bond energy. Okay, now you tell me. Pa. So all are iodine. So and the periodic property I have learnt about that. What are the things you learned? Ionization energy, ionic radii or atomic radii, then electron affinity, and then electron negativity. Okay, So then electronegativity in the bonded pair of electron affinity is the atoms, which is having more electronegative element. Among the fluorine, chlorine, bromine, which is more electronegative element. தப்பா இருந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல தமிழா, ஆன்சர் பண்ணுங்க. ஏன்? All need one electron. All are halogen only. So the bond energy order I will give. You give the explanation. Chlorine, bromine, fluorine, iodine. This is the bond energy order. Why fluorine required more energy to keep the bond than fluorine? So இதுல வந்து நீங்க இந்த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டியும் சொல்ல முடியல, கான்ட்ரவர்சி ஆயிடுச்சு. So what is the reason? Size சொல்லலாம் பார்த்தா, so fluorine தான் இருக்கிறதுல ஸ்மால் சைஸ், அயோடின் தான் இருக்கிறதுல பெரிய சைஸ். பட் இதோட பாண்ட் எனர்ஜி கம்மி, இதோட பாண்ட் எனர்ஜி கம்மின்றாங்க. பட் இது ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் ஜாஸ்தி. ஏன்? வைப்பா யாரை கூப்பிடலாம்? மித்ரன் or Catherine? Mithran or Catherine? உங்களுக்கு மைக் ப்ராப்ளமா? ஹரியரன்
சார்
சொல்லு. So next question, which of the following compound is covalent? Which is covalent? What is covalent? What is covalent bond? Mutual sharing of electrons. Mutual sharing of electron. Okay, the atom one give one electron, that second atom should give another electron, then it will become covalent bond. So when you have calcium oxide, hydrogen, KCl and Na2S, among this which is covalent bonding?
Sir, hydrogen.
Why hydrogen? Answer is right. Correct.
Sir, it shares the valence electrons. It's single bond, sir.
Sir,
Single
other
bond.
all form ionic bonds, sir.
How you are saying it's ionic bond?
No, sir, other options form ionic bond, sir, whereas H2 forms covalent bond, sir.
Okay, so this becomes Ca2 plus and O2 minus. This become K plus and Cl minus, and this become 2Na plus and S2 minus. So when the Ca2 plus means, so it attain the argon gas configuration. Okay, then O2 minus means it attain neon gas configuration. So it form a cation, the 2 electron get transferred to the oxygen, so it will form a ionic bond. The force which hold the calcium 2 plus and the O2 minus. Here also potassium 19, when it lose the electron, argon. Chlorine 17, when gain the electron, it become argon gas configuration. So they are isoelectronic, both K plus and Cl minus. So sodium it removing means it will have the neon gas configuration. Na plus 11 become 10. Sulfur 17, then it become 18 means argon gas configuration. So these three are ionic. The only choice you have the covalent is hydrogen. And then what is hydrogen bond? You tell me, how will you define hydrogen bond? Define the hydrogen bonding. So what you have to write? Hydrogen bond is a attractive force which bind hydrogen atom of molecule with the electronegative atom. So it is a attractive force which bind hydrogen atom and more electronegative atom. So the hydrogen atom can form bond only with fluorine, oxygen and nitrogen. So it can be inter or intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So at the end, inter or intramolecular hydrogen bonding. No, with the carbon it won't form the hydrogen. Okay. And then the question was asked in the question paper. So என்னைக்கு எல்லாரும் வருவீங்கப்பா? That day we have a chemical thermodynamic வேணும்னா எல்லாரும் வரணும். வேணும்னா வாங்க. Write the significance of plus and minus in the orbital. So when you are drawing orbital like this, plus minus, they are putting no. So what it indicate? Tell me, it indicate what? What it indicate, plus and minus? என்ன முரளி? So நம்ம எலக்ட்ரானுக்கு என்னென்ன கேரக்டர் இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிருக்கோம்? Particle and wave character. So in the electromagnetic radiation எப்படி போடும்போது you may have like this no waves. So இது இந்த part என்ன சொல்வீங்க? இந்த crust என்னன்னு சொல்வீங்க? This part become you will tell like that, no? So the crust you will call it as plus and the trough you will call it as so the plus and minus sign indicate the nature of electron waves. So nature of electron waves, the crust one answer and trough one answer. Then 8th. So what type of bond which will be present in double and triple bond? You tell me. With this you can answer. Double and triple bond la enna bonding irukku?
Sir, can you repeat the question, sir?
What type of bond exists in multiple bonds? What bond? So அப்ப multiple bonds na எது இருக்கும்? Pi always exists with the sigma. So it has 5 bonds. When you are seeing the multiple bonds, sigma bond is present in all the compounds. When you take in methane, you have the sigma bond. Ethane, you have the sigma bond. Ethylene, you have sigma and pi bond. So it contains 5 bonds. Okay. And then, what is the magnetic character of the anion? magnetic character of anion. How you are saying? KO2. What is the magnetic character of anion? So KO2 means what is the anion? It become O2 minus. So what is the magnetic means? It should contain unpaired electron. So 8 plus 9, 17 electron. So you can write for that sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2pz2, pi 2px2, pi 2py2, pi star 2px, pi star 2py. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So you have 16, no? 16 and one more 17. Now, if you are thinking this will be paired, 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 but you have one unpaired. So it is a paramagnetic. Okay. So next one. What is the shape of following molecules using VA-CPR theory? The VA-CPR theory, you have to predict beryllium chloride and SiCl4. Okay. So what is the beryllium means? What is the valence electron? It become 2, no? So as per valence electron by VA-CPR theory, total electron pairs equal to 2 plus 2 monovalent atom plus 2. Then pair means you have to divide by 2. So 4 by 2, it gives 2 electron pair. Then lone pair is equal to total electron pair minus number of lone pair. So bonded atom. So 2 minus 2, then 0. So you have only 2 bond pairs. When the beryllium atom is there means it will form a 180 degree. So linear with 180 degree. So SiCl4, you tell me, valence electron is 4. So 4 plus 4, that divided by 2. So you have 4 electron pairs, total electron. The lone pair becomes 0. So 4 bond pairs. So the 4 bond pairs, it can be arranged with the tetrahedron. So Si, correct? So the bond angle is 109 degree, 28 minute or 109.5 degree. Okay. So this is what you have to write. Here you don't have the lone pair of electron. So due to the absence of lone pair of electron, you will get the symmetrical structure because you have only 2 bond pairs. You have 4 bond pairs, no lone pairs. So you will get the symmetrical structure. Then why are the noble gases are poor reactant? Why are the noble gases are poor reactant?
Sir, because they are stable, sir.
What, ma?
They are stable. Sir.
They are stable. Okay. You are telling the answer. Huh? So the gases, when you are taking the noble gas, the electronic configuration become Ns to Np6. All the electrons are filled. Okay. So it has the maximum number of valence electron in their outer shell. So they can hold, they have the stable electronic configuration. That is why they are chemically inert. And the next question. What is the next question? Which is polar? Which is more polar? CO2 or N2O? So tell me which is more polar? Which is more polar, ma? So you have to draw the N2O structure, right? So what is the shape of carbon dioxide? Generally, we will write like this. Actually, the carbon dioxide become because of the resonance. But we will take that the carbon which will be formed. Ilya, you follow the VSEPA theory. So VSEPA theory reporting and our 2 plus 2 atom only bonded 2 by 2. Then it become 2. Then it become sp, right? So sp means what you will get? Carbon will be linear shape now. So now the electrons, the oxygen is more electronegative, so it will go like this. Same way, it also go like this. So what will happen? Due to that, the dipole moment become 0 because of the symmetrical structure. So you take the N2O. So what will be the center of atom in the N2O? What we can consider? Actually, when you have nitrogen and oxygen is more electronegative. So one of the nitrogen going to be the center of the atom. Should be, but in case of N2O, okay, but you don't have any charges at all. Okay, so you can take the water, oxygen also. We will try for that both. For N2O, you consider oxygen is center. So what will happen? 6 oxygen means valence electron plus 2 nitrogen 8, isn't it? So by 2, then you will get the 4. So how you can arrange that 4 electron? So 2 lone pairs means, but this is not the structure. So when you are taking nitrogen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we know that 3 nitrogen will form triple bond and oxygen will form double bond. So N, triple bond N, okay, then double bond O. So otherwise, how it will become no? N double bond O, so double bond N. This is become minus, this is become plus. They will put like that. Okay. So the structure of N2O become like this. So one side nitrogen, other side become oxygen. So that definitely N2O become more polar than CO2. Okay. நான் ஒரே ஆள் தான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன், நீங்க யாருமே பேச மாட்டீங்க. ஹலோ, எல்லாம் இருக்கிறீங்களா? புரியுதா புரியலையா?
Sir, understood.
Understood, that I can think you understood. அது பாரு, ஒரே அதுலயும் பாரு, ஒரு பையன் தான் திரும்ப திரும்ப ஆன்சர் பண்றான் ஆன்லைன்லயும். Nobody is opening your mouth. What happened? So the next question. So what do you mean by dipole moment? And draw the dipole diagram of water. So what is dipole moment? The product of magnitude of charges. So the distance between them is called dipole. So the dipole, what is the formula for dipole? So what is the symbol for dipole moment?
Sir, arrow mark.
Arrow mark. So the mu is the dipole moment. Okay. So who is invented that? Debye. So mu is equal to Q into D. This is the formula for that. What is Q? Magnitude of charge. This is distance. So the unit is dB. So mu is equal to, you can convert it to some dB. If you have taken water molecule, you know that water is a bent molecule, correct? So you have the lone pair of electron. When you have the dipole moment will go towards oxygen or away from oxygen. How it will go? See, you are putting the arrow mark like this, no mark. So here you have that plus symbol. Here you have the give symbol. The give symbol goes in which direction?
So towards oxygen.
Here more electronegative part. Correct? So where it started, that will place become positive. So it will go like this. Okay. So this is the dipole moment diagram for the water molecule. Then you have it become del 2 minus. This become del plus. This become del plus. So this is what you have to draw. And then next question. The reaction A plus 2B plus H2O gives C plus 2D. Identify D. Draw the structure of A, B, C, D. Sorry, on the question விட்டுருவோம். அடுத்த question போலாம். A molecule of type AX2 having linear geometry. That means what? A, X, and X, right? So what is the dipole moment? Since it has a symmetrical structure, the dipole moment become 0. So when it goes like this, now opposite also go like this. So the dipole moment 0. You are having the tetrahedral geometry. So when you have the tetrahedral geometry, so what are the questions asked? AX2 linear, AX4 tetrahedral, AX2 angular, AX4 square planar. So you take AX2, so the AX2 become linear and bent or angular, and AX4 which have tetrahedral, another one is square planar. So you draw that AXX and then AXX tetrahedral AX AX X. Okay, so when you have, so it will go like this and it will go like this. Due to what happened? The dipole moment become 0. Why? When it has a symmetrical structure, it will get 0. So look here. So here the dipole moment coming over here. Here the dipole moment coming over here. The mu is not equal to 0. Correct? Correct? So when you are having this, so the dipole moment goes like this. It goes like this. It goes like this, and it goes like this. So all the side it going, but look here. So you have the average over like this side for this B. Okay, and for this B you have average over like this. So totally what will happen due to that? Opposite side it's going on. Then dipole moment become 0 or not equal to 0. இங்க பாருங்க, இந்த ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் ஆவரேஜ் இந்த சைடு வரப்போகுது, இந்த ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் ஆவரேஜ் இந்த சைடு வரப்போகுது. வெக்டர் குவாண்டிட்டில தானே படிப்போம். when you have both side, so இந்த இடத்துல வரும்போது டோட்டல் தானே எடுப்பீங்க. Because when you have the dipole moment, it's a vector quantity. It has magnitude as well as direction. So it goes this direction, this direction. You are taking the average of this side for these two. For these two, you take the average of these two. So both are in the opposite direction. Then it will become. Now, so you can see the structure, square planar. The dipole moment become 0 or not equal to 0. This. So what they have asked question? Predict the dipole moment. So we have predicted. That's all. Okay. And then 16th question, explain the formation of H2 molecule and the basis of valence bond theory, that whatever was studied that you have tried. So you have the HCl molecule and HB molecule, electron A, electron B, the repulsion proton that you write no, that you have tried. So use the molecular orbital energy level diagram. Show that N2 would be expected to have triple bond, F2 single bond, neon no bond. Okay, it's a simple one now. So how we can write? We'll see. N2, F2 and He2. N2, F2 and He2. Sorry, Ne2, yeah. So nitrogen means N plus N. So 7 plus 7, 14 electrons. Fluorine means 9 plus 9, 18 electrons. Neon means 10 plus 10, 20 electrons. Correct? You just write the electronic configuration. So up to 14 electron, we have one formula. Beyond 14 electron, we have one formula. So what is the formula? Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, pi 2px, pi 2py, sigma 2pz, pi star 2px, pi star 2py, sigma star 2pz. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 over 14 electron only. Then here sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2pz2, pi 2px2, pi 2py2, pi star 2px, pi star 2py, sigma star 2pz. Same way, sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2pz2, pi 2px2, pi 2py2, pi star 2px. I am giving the space, we have to fill it. Pi star 2py, sigma star 2pz. Now, so 18 electrons, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So remaining 4 is there. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it become 2. It become 2. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Now you calculate the bond order. What is the bond order formula? 1 by 2 NB minus NA. Okay. For N2, it become 6 by 2. Then it become 3. For F2, it become cancel. So sorry. Okay. So here, so the bond order is 2 by 2 is equal to 1. Then Ne2 0. That's all. So the bond order is 3. That's why it's triple bond. The bond order is 1. That's why single bond. The bond order is 0. That's why 0. Is the அடுத்த question. Energy level diagram கேட்டாங்கன்னா you leave this. So you start this to this. எல்லாத்துக்குமே இதுல இருந்து இது வரைஞ்சா போதும். Once if you are writing the formula, the diagram becomes very easy, isn't it? So based on the diagram formula only you are drawing the diagram. That is difficult in the plus 2. Same question is the plus 2. So next question you look at. So they have asked. Okay. Okay, ma. We'll leave.
sir.
You should be regular.